Hey everyone, this is Jaden Dunn from Kiss My Glass Antiques, and today we're at Old Time Finds in High Ridge, Missouri. It's just a little antique mall that we saw a listing for on Facebook Marketplace, so let's go inside and see if we can find any vintage or antique glass for sale or for my collection. Let's go inside and get into it. Okay guys, so for this first part I'm going to do a voiceover because it was really loud in there. There was a lot of people, and the people that were at the checkout were like so loud. So the first piece we just saw was just a little Empoli piece I hadn't seen before, and then here's a little bunny on nest. They wanted $22 for it. It says Ellie Smith. I actually have no idea. Ellie Smith made a lot of glass that isn't just swung vases, but most of what I know is the swung vases and the compotes, so I'm not really sure. Here we have a little Empoli piece. It's a little like flat bottom decanter. This is not necessarily a genie bottle because a genie bottle wouldn't have a handle, but it does say genie bottle on the tag. Right here we have the teeniest, tiniest little Ellie Smith Moon and Stars compo. I actually think it might be right. I was going so fast, I'm so sorry. Some Fenton down here, some Ellie Smith Moon and Stars, a little compote. It was at $18. That's a decent price. I would say anything under $25 is a great price for that. Here we have what I thought was a little picnic basket, but it says sewing basket on it, which when I open it up, it would make a little bit of sense that it was a sewing box. But it also just still looked like a picnic basket to me. Had like this little divider tray here, and then but on the sides there, it's like pin cushions. So if it is a sewing basket, then that's perfect. It was in really good condition. It was definitely vintage. I think it said 60s on it. Oh, it MCM Sears 1960 sewing basket. And then up at the front, there was this Blanco in a little case, and it was at $195. The owner of the shop said that everything in this case was going to a glass sale in upstate New York in like April, and I was like, oh, why are you trying to travel with all this glass? But that's okay. Now here we have a Ellie Smith ribbed compo in Amberina or Flame, which is Amberina. Anyway, and it was $38, I think is what that tag said. It was really pretty and great condition, no chips or cracks that I saw. We did leave it behind, but it was nice to see one, and we actually just saw a bittersweet one on a live sell for like 60 or 70, I think. But this one was really pretty, and I think this is the small style. And then here we have a Moon and Stars. I think this is a decanter, obviously, but I think it was produced. The mold was made by Ellie Smith, but it was made for Ellie Smith, or for Fenton. So it's a Fenton Ellie Smith Moon and Stars decanter, I believe. And this is in the amber colorway, of course. I was having a really hard time with this tag. It was $58. Usually we see them around $60, so that's right on where we would normally see them at. I think we've seen a blue one, and maybe also a green one on here. And also I think a carnival glass one. I needed you guys to see these weird shell things with the googly eyes. The world's tiniest googly eyes ever. And then here I just really liked these wooden cats. They're just funky. They're $12 each, and they're like just wood carved cats that someone painted. If I didn't think they'd get broken, I would have bought them. Okay guys, so I can talk back here because there's not a lot of people. This is an Ellie Smith 8-panel swung vase. They have it at $95. It's almost in like a green apple color. It's not as dark as some of the other greens that we've seen. And then this white one and this blue one are Kanawha vases. It says Kanawha Diamond Point vase. This white one is 100, and the blue one's 85. I feel like that's a little steep, but that's okay. We have one, Dad has one. It's like a slag glass swirl, and here we have a Old Virginia, and Fenton Old Virginia. It does look very similar to the pineapple, but it is not a pineapple, unfortunately, or we would be buying it. See, it has the Fenton on the bottom. Luke found something in the next booth. This is 60. Not bad. Then here we have an Ellie Smith 3-toe. We actually already have one of these. Ours isn't this big, but that's okay, because if it was this big, it wouldn't fit on our shelf. It has some water damage in there. Almost looks like, actually, that almost looks like it's in the glass. Can you see, guys? Huh. I wonder if that is in the glass. It's really cool. Might be like ash. They went $50 for that. That's not horrible, especially with that stuff in it. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Might be part of the glass. Oh. I missed this one. This is a green Kanawa. Matches the blue one and the white one right there. This one's 65. And then this guy is a Viking 6-petal compote in amber. See the petals on the bottom? And let's see how much they want for it. They want $22 for it. That's a really good price on that. Let's go over here and look at these ones. Ooh, let's start with this pretty bell. This pretty orange bell. Vintage Viking persimmon cabbage bell. Really pretty. I actually don't know if this is Viking or not, but it is very similar to a Viking bell. The Viking cabbage leaf. Here we have this little decanter. Oh, it's a good price. Oh. This is in poly. I actually have a blue one. This is like a dark blue. Let's get up steel color. Whereas mine's more of a regular blue, and it should have a stopper. A good way to know that it should have a stopper is if you look right here at the glass, it's like rough, and that's from the stopper going in and out. Here's another Kanawa. This one's red. Amarina. It's 65 as well. I have this cute little decanter set here. I don't know anything about it. And let's look up these. These ones right here, both are Fenton hobnail pedestal vases in Amberina. These are really dark. These would have a really good glow to them. I don't think we have the flashlight though. Let's see how much they want for them. This one's 75. And let's see if we can see. Oh, that one's 75 too. They're almost twins. They're really cool. Let's see what else we can find. Now here we have this really freaking heavy. Oh my goodness, very heavy. Viking. I pretty sure it's Viking, but I think it's an older style because it has these like stops to the petals. It's a 6-petal compote. No lid. Probably should have a lid, I think. And it is $27.50. Let's look at the bottom because if it's ground, it doesn't look ground. Sometimes you can tell if they're older if they're ground on the bottom. It's a really big compote. And then this right here is actually an Empoli genie bottle. Quilted genie bottle, but it doesn't have the stopper. See how it looks quilted? It has a bubble. That's okay though. This is the most mid-century modern thing you can have in your house, which I don't have one right now, but that's okay. And it's $60, this ceramic panther. I actually saw a ceramic, or it might not have been ceramic, but it was a panther like this, but it was a coffee table on Facebook Marketplace the other day. They wanted $800 for it, so we didn't get it. Okay guys, that was Old Time Finds. They actually have like 2 different buildings, which was kind of weird because we couldn't find the booth we came to look at in the first building. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I hope you guys learned something new, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.